For as long as we could remember. This is how it has always been. Devoid of morality. No sacrifice being too great to praise their God. Devotion is taught through suffering. Fearfulness and the obfuscation of knowledge are the foundations of our society. And those tempted to resist it will pay the heaviest price. In that den of iniquity, all of them will congregate. Holding on to their hope and their faith, drawn to the divine light like moths, sinners will relentlessly advance, and all shall meet the same end. All of us.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Climhazzard, and we're starting up a round of Dark Devotion. This is a, I guess, Souls-like slash roguelike game. It's, if you don't know what a roguelite is or roguelike, if you've ever heard of games like Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon, stuff like that, this is pretty much follows the same vein gameplay-wise, where you go through procedurally generated content, and if you die, pretty much everything, all your progress and everything you had on you during that run is lost. But this is actually more on the light side of the roguelike games, where you don't lose everything if you die. Just like there's certain things that you get to keep. Like if you find, I'll explain it as we go. But anyways, I've actually tried recording this a couple times, and I've had audio issues, mainly with the game being too loud and not having any kind of audio slider options, as you can see here. So I've had to make a couple attempts messing with the party settings itself on the PS4, so hopefully this time it'll go through okay. Now, I've actually played a little bit of this on the Switch. I've made it, I believe, 2 bosses in. So I know a little bit about how the game works, not too much, so most of it will be blind. And we got NPCs here that you can talk to, but they don't really offer anything helpful. Just some kind of backstory stuff. And as this is pretty much the tutorial stage, so it kind of gets you acclimated with the game's mechanics and controls a little bit. Although there's still a handful of things it doesn't teach you. Now, I mentioned this is kind of Souls-like in that it's stamina-based combat. Where you see that little yellow bar up there, you use up stamina whenever you dodge or whenever you... Oh, interesting. I never got one of these on this. Go ahead and keep that. So, use up stamina when you attack or when you dodge, so you kind of have to manage that while you're fighting, 'cause otherwise it'll leave you wide open to a counterattack. And of course, you have like a shield you can block. Some weapons, like two-handed weapons, you can parry. What's that over here? Nothing. You can dodge in different directions. If I ever find any, you can get consumables that you can use to heal yourself or repair your armor, stuff like that. As you go through, I believe anytime you enter a new room or as you're fighting enemies, you can randomly get either blessings, which are positive buffs, or diseases, which are negative. And sometimes you'll find statues like this, or sometimes doors will be locked with that little circle icon. What you'll do with these is that you'll hit triangle to pray, and as you see down there on the bottom left, there's a faith meter. You use up faith to pray to any kind of statues or any kind of doors to unlock them. And also, if you find like magic tomes, you can use faith to cast spells. So there's different ways you can approach this game. You can go full-on paladin build, have a shield and whatnot. You can go in with two-handed weapons. There are dual weapons like claws and daggers. If you want to go the long range route, you can get archer weapons like bows and arrows. Or if you want to go like going with caster builds, you got your magic, stuff like that. There's, like I said, different ways to approach it. You just have to get lucky enough to find a lot of the things you want for your run if you don't already have it unlocked as a default. And by that I mean each time you die and go back to the hub, you can actually set your default weapons that you start with on a run based on what you have in the forge. And as you play, you can actually find things to add to the forge so you can get more options for default. Yeah, this doesn't tell me anything useful. And of course we got our little overhead map here. Now, you'll look at the map as you go through and you'll have a lot of different paths and different rooms, but this being a roguelike or roguelite, pretty much your only means of progression is forward. There is no backtracking. Though there are a lot of branching paths that you can find in different rooms that'll take you to different areas of the same dungeon, I guess you can call it. And doing so, you can find different loot, you can fight different bosses, so on and so forth. At least to my understanding. I've actually watched a full boss video for this game, meaning it just shows all the bosses. So I kind of have a vague idea of what to expect because it's been a while since I've seen it. I didn't actually study the bosses or see any of their moves, so I'm actually going to be kind of blind when I'm actually fighting them. I just know what some of them are. And I don't know if the boss video went in order or anything, so, you know, got that going for me. Anyways, I believe that's enough about the mechanics and whatnot, so let's just go ahead and die. Because as per Souls-like games, tutorial areas usually lead in your death. Healing statue. Actually, I do need this. As you see up there, I have the little 3 red dots. That's my health. This game doesn't run on like health bars or anything. You have points. So I got 3 health points, and those little shields over it are my armor. Anytime you pick up a new armor, it'll give you a different amount of armor to cover you. And you can use armor shards to repair that. You can use poultices if you find them to restore health. Here we have the tutorial boss. Giant fetus looking thing. I gotta get used to using the standard sword weapons again, because I'm used to using like a 2-handed club weapon, which is probably going to be using for the majority of the early segment of the game until I find something better. It's done me the most good. But in using that, I'm actually used to, whenever you attack, she gets a little forward movement when she does a normal attack. You don't get that with the sword, so I'm kind of having to get used to that and getting closer to the enemy. Which is why I took a hit on this boss that you normally shouldn't take a hit on. Oh, shit. And that's that. You can also break things to sometimes find drops, consumables. And there's this lass, who promptly slits me in half. Do not fear what makes you stronger. Get up. Your pilgrimage will now be an eternal beginning. Good luck. And with that, we are now at the game's hub area. You'll always come back here if you die. There's also an item you can get. I believe after you fight the first boss, that'll let you teleport back if you need to. Sadly, even doing that, you still get reverted back to default status, so you don't get to keep anything. Aside from, if you see on the top right there, you got a little purple orb thing. You get that from killing enemies. Those are skill points. You use those on these here. These are, I believe, permanent buffs. I haven't gotten too far in on my first run to get any of these, but I'm assuming you keep these for any runs that you do. And as you see here, I got a dinky ass punch. So you'll always want to come down here to the forge and get a default loadout by talking to this guy. And as you can see here, I only have 2 options: a rusty ass sword and a wooden shield. but it's better than punching, so we'll stick with it. And if you talk to this guy over here, he'll give you little sub-quests, which, if you complete them, you can get new Forge editions. What? Are you the one who took the light? The stealer of focus? A woman? What do you want? Convict, miscreant, daughter of a dog? Or a noble Templar seeking redemption? Who are you? Let us hurry. Oh, I see. Here's how you can help us, Templar. Follow our instructions and come back to me again and again. You will earn a lot. Your first quest is as follows. I heard that some creatures have started to proliferate inside the ancient dungeon. Small, slow, and gray, they sometimes fall from the ceiling. Funny. Kill them. And that is our first sub-quest, which if you see up there on the map thing, we have our current quest. I need to kill 6 of those guys. There isn't much more to the to this place. I believe this shows you your runes that you've collected, which I'll show that when I get one. This here's the teleporter. As you're going through the dungeons, you'll find like little checkpoints. They're teleport altars. If you activate them, it'll activate this on the hub. So if you die or need to go back for any reason, you can always hit this to go back to your last activated teleport altar. Now, with that out of the way, there isn't much more we can do here, so let's go to the first dungeon. The ancient dungeon. Oh, I see that trap up there. Oop. Now, there's a beginner's trap down here. If you look down there, you see like spikes on the wall. Down at the very bottom of that is a bed of spikes, which can insta-kill you if you land in them. I didn't know that was down there, so I just walked off. And that made me a little bit annoyed. Because as you guys know, I've had a lot of problems with spikes in these indie games. Blasphemous. Alright, here you got a consumable. A godless idol, which pretty much acts like Binding of Isaac's bomb. And a poultice. The godless idol you can actually use to break open cracked walls if you see any. And you'll find like secret passages and whatnot behind them. So if you're ever trying to go a different route, you always want to look for those secret walls. Oh shit, I didn't have enough stamina to dodge that time. Okay, here we got poultices, which you can use to heal my health. And surgical devices, which you can use to remove negative buffs or diseases, but it costs a health point to use it. So if you ever got like a really bad disease you need to get rid of, and you have some health to spare, you got those to use. It'd be nice with the poultices this round. Let's go ahead and open the door. I believe there's a lever behind here. Also, my voice sounds a little bit raspy. I'm kind of a little bit under the weather, but not so much that I can't do a video. So bear with me. Okay, there's a door that takes me to an area. I've been in there before. Here's a cracked wall. Gonna plop that down and see what we got going on. Now, I believe you can use mace weapons to break walls if you don't have bombs. I haven't actually tested it yet. I know the one weapon I get from the boss does it. Okay, what do we got over here? Hey, it's an NPC. I don't believe I went this way before. No, please don't hurt me. Wait, you're not one of those? You look better than them, at least. You coming on to me, buddy? I thought I was going to die, but then you came. God bless you. I'm going to rest here for a while before I return home, if I can even call it home. My thanks, noble lady. And you got nothing else to say. Ooh, one of these. What was this one again? Improved damage. So these you'll find dotted around the dungeon. I've only found like 1 or 2 of them in my run. They give you permanent increases to certain stats. The ones I found, I believe, was 1 for faith and 1 for stamina. So that's new. I'll have to remember that next time I come down here. Or any future runs if I get the Godless Idol. Down here, I believe, was another platform. And another doorway. Now I'm tempted to go off the beaten path, but I kind of want to fight that first boss because he gives me the weapon I want to use. So I'm going to go back up and... Oh no! Ah, why? Ah. Well, there's my first death. Luckily, I get to keep that damage increase. So I got something out of it. Now, let's try that again. Of course it'd be spikes. Oh, come on. How did I forget that was there? Oh, God. Alright, so you see how this... Now, you guys remember this guy before. He's a little bit bigger and he's glowing yellow. That means he's an elite version of the guy. If I can kill him, he drops more stuff. But he's also tougher and yeah, he's tougher. I don't think enemies can actually do more damage. They can just hit you more if they're harder. They can hit you with like a nuke and I think it only does like 1 point of damage, and he killed me again. Again? The spike killed me the first time. Well, this is already off to a great start. But yeah, those elite enemies, if you kill them, they drop a bunch of bonus stuff. I've killed like one before. And I think sometimes they can also drop a forge item, which adds to your default loadouts. Of course, they're also random, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get them again. Oh, I missed him that time. There we go. And I got a godless idol, so I can use that on the wall up above. I don't think I need it because I wasn't going down that path anyways. So let's just go up this way. Ooh, pieces of armor. Excellent. I think I need to open that. So let's just go on ahead. Okay, this is healing, which I don't need. That's for the elevator. Oh god. Forget about those traps. Now I forget where I need to go to fight the first boss, because I think this is... Nope, never mind. All paths lead forward. Okay, I see that little dagger up there. You're gonna be sneaky. Oh, these guys are dicks. So these archers, if you stay close to, if you get close enough to them, they can actually pull out a dagger on you. And it's actually really fast and kind of hard to catch. Cause, like, you saw them pull out that dagger there. Yeah, they'll do that, and then they like to jump back a lot, so you have to keep playing catch up with them. And it sucks when you get multiple of them. Another one of these guys, these Baldo-looking assholes. Keep forgetting I have a shield too. Oh, what? You took out both of my pieces of armor. Really? Well, let's do that. Yeah, the pieces of armor restores 2 armor points, so it's always worth getting a bunch of those if you can. Rags, Feeble One's cloak. The only thing this one doesn't do better is the miss rate, so let's go ahead and equip that. And yeah, you can also get different default armors from what I've seen. Haven't actually gotten one yet, but hopefully down the road I'll get something. Because only 2 armor points starting off is poopy. Yeah. Yeah, those bishop looking guys, it's usually worth ducking down next to them because they'll usually drop an item for you to pick up. Okay, was there anything over here? Nope. Let's go on ahead. Okay, and here's this is a teleportation statue, so when I activate that, if I go through the portal in the hub, I'll come back to this spot. Ooh, a green item. The Smith's Greatsword. I don't think I've found this before. And any items that have that green hue to it is an item that'll be added to your forge, which you can have as a default loadout item. So now I got that. Oh, he's an elite. I can see that from here. Couldn't get the wall. You stabbing me today, bitch. Oh, you fucker. Okay, I guess you stabbed me. Wrong way to dodge. Come on, shoot me so I can stab you again. There we go. Ooh, a blue item. Mace of the Storm. Is that a one-handed? Yes, it is. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's not do that again. I think there's spikes down there. Stimulating Flask, which restores your stamina, and I think it also gives you a stamina regen buff. Ooh, it's a lightning mace. I think the items with like blue hues are like special or unique items. Oh, I need that armor. What can I get rid of? Let's go and get rid of the syringe. Actually, we'll use the armor and then pick this up again. And then we'll roll over this way. Because I don't know what's down there. Where the hell are you going? Smash you over the head. Another one of these. Ooh, I'm glad I came over here. I think this is the Faith one if I remember right. Yeah, there we go. So now I have 75 instead of 60. It's always good to have more faith. You'll find some shrines that cost like really high levels of faith in order to activate them. So I've never been able to use them. Ow. Okay, I need to kill these guys. Mace is doing work. I wish I could get it as a default. Man, they're loading me up on these syringes. Ooh, a war axe. 2252. No, I'll keep the sword. I might need some range for something. What's this? Healing statue. I'm good. It's down here. Well, that's a dick thing to do, game. Yeah, if you didn't know that spike trap is down there, this is an easy beginner trap to fall into. I'm not going to go that way just yet. I don't trust my luck enough to make that jump. Especially when I'm doing so well. Got a lightning mace and all. Assholes. Can I break this? No, I can't. What's this? A blessing altar. This, I believe, gives me a positive buff, so let's see what I get. Oh, there we go. Plus 4 faith from enemies. And I can actually do another one. See what I get this time. Plus 3% damage crits. Don't have enough faith for another one, so let's move on. Alright. What do we have here? Yeah, this is why I like having the two-handed weapons. You can usually outrange most enemies with a swing. And the cool thing is that you can actually cancel out your attack animation mid-swing by dodging. Oh, god damn it! Oh, this game fucked with me there. Luckily we got that portal, but I lost my mace and my... Actually, no, I get the sword as a default. The great sword. I'm going to go ahead and go back and get that real quick. Fucking game. Why? Okay. There we go. Select that. And now we have the great sword. Which can also parry if I need it. Fucking game. Okay, I think you recollect items from this guy. Oh, he saw me. Two swings is all it takes. Oh, guess I'm not going up there. Got enough. Oh wow, I guess I don't have enough of that. Is that a cracked wall? Nope. Guess I'm just moving on. Okay, this time I need to remember there's a big old spike pit down there. There needs to be a way to look up and down. I wish they had that in this game. Oh, these guys are fucking dicks. I hate these. They're really aggressive, and they'll have a thing where sometimes if you dodge behind them, they'll immediately predict it and attack you, like, right before your roll is done. What's this? Ooh, better armor. Nice. Oh, one thing I gotta mention is that whenever you, like, swap out, like, anything that affects your health or your armor, it maintains whatever health and armor level you had when you dropped it. So, like, say I took a hit and I lost one piece of armor, this would forever have only one piece of armor. So if I end up losing all the armor for something new that I got, I can always come back and pick that up to get my one piece back. Some arrows. What's down here? Any more spike pits? Nope. Well, you guys, which I need to kill for a quest. Oh. Pardon, sir? You got something you want to say? Thought he's not pulling out his dagger. Oh, not like he has a choice now. Oh, there's a dude up there. Crack the wall. There you go. Actually, I could go back up there, I think. It's over this way. Got some arrows. I think I can just roll over there. Oh, there's a lever. I can still go back up there. There's a bow. That'll come in handy. And yeah, you have a limited supply of arrows whenever you have a bow, but you can pick up more either from arrow piles, or I think some enemies drop it. Okay, I'll just drop down here. And that should open that door that was being over here. Right? Ooh, a new shield, huh? Sadly, I'm using a two-handed weapon, so I can't really do anything with it. What's this say? I've succeeded in reaching this room, but I'm not sure how. I managed to keep my shield, but not my sword. I had to hide, although it seems like I'm trapped now. I will not die here. I'm guessing you did. Because how else would you have gotten out of that room? Well, not much else I can do, so let's carry on. Another teleport dungeon, or teleport statue dungeon. More asshole spikes. Oh. Black coated needles turns you violent from one room. What does that mean? Sounds like a bad thing. I'm gonna stay away from that. That, you know, those needles may have diseases on them. I actually don't know if that's a thing, but what's this? It seems that this temple is full of advanced mechanisms, all wired together. Doors, platforms, and traps are connected to switches and levers. We need to pay attention to what we touch if we want to reach the deepest level. Unreadable. What's over this way? Spikes. Actually, I might be able to shoot that. Platform. I believe that's the one down here, right? Yeah. Now I gotta be careful this time and not walk off. Can I just roll onto it just to be safe? Yes, I can. Ooh, and there's a stone here. Give me that. Damage up. Yes. And what's in this door? I just pray that it opens. Alright, giant blind fall. What could be? Oh, okay. Oh god, a lot of you guys. Are you an elite? You look like an elite. No, you're not an elite. I had my hopes up for nothing. Ow, really? I got a bigger sword than you. Fuck off. I love being able to cancel animations like that. More follows armor. It actually has different stats. I prefer having 0% mischance, so I'm going to stick with this one. If I really need the armor, I'll go back for that other one. Ooh, a regular longsword. It's actually better than the one I got. Take that. And a healing statue, which I don't need. Can I read this book? Saved in the library. Huh, there's a library? We got 20 more minutes in my recording. I actually paid attention this time. What do we got here? Collected village, huh? Wait, does that mean I missed the first boss? God bless it. Oh, I should have dodged. Don't need that just yet. What's this? Some kind of weird pot. Ooh, a rune. Heal chances 50%. So these runes, whenever you equip them, it gets that little circle over there in the bottom left with the little dots inside of it. Every time you hit an enemy, it fills up one of those dots, and when the dot's completely full, it activates the rune's effect temporarily. I don't think I've gotten the heal rune yet. Oh, this is a one-way ticket. Surprised there wasn't spikes here. 60. Actually, I can kill this guy and probably activate that thing. Yeah, these two-handed weapons, you typically want to go a hit-and-run tactic with them. Again, I want less mischance, because if you, the mischance affects the minimum and maximum damage that you can do with your weapon. If you have a high mischance, there's a more likely chance that you're going to get the minimum amount of damage per swing. Which is never a good thing. Because it also, I think, negates stagger on your weapon, so enemies don't flinch from it. Oh, wow. It's a lot of stuff. No, 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 no. I don't have enough faith anyway, so... Can I pick up the poultice? Yes, I can. What's this? Prevents diseases for one room, huh? And a godless idol, some armor that I don't need. I can't see that other thing that it dropped. I guess I'm... Should I luck with that one? Prevents diseases for one room. I don't think I have to worry about that just yet, so I'm going to leave that alone. A door has opened. Where? Oh, over here. Lined with spikes. I wonder if those kill you in one hit. I don't want to find out. Wait, can this go down more? Oh, it is. Pitch black down here. And it looks like a one-way room, and I see an elite. Wait, is that an elite, or is that that's a guy with a lamp? I'm going to wait on that. I don't like not being able to see where I'm going. Are you an NPC? Who is you? Those who let their faith leave will be struck down. Get out of my way if you don't want to get in trouble. What kind of laugh is that? Is that all you got to say? It's fine. Just take your bandages and be on my way. Actually, is this a door I can blow up? It's over here. Wait. I saw that. No, why did I do that? What was that I just used? Alright, let's go down here and see what awaits me. Besides death. Ooh, a stone. I need to get to that. What are you? Ow, asshole. Now, I believe that little red icon that pops up means that's an unblockable attack. So you usually want to dodge when you see that coming. Alright, fine. Have one of these. Have another one. That's it. Oh, wow. What was that? That was cheap. Damage boost 20 to... Actually, that might be a little bit more useful. What was this one again? I think this is stamina, right? Nope. Improved critical chance. And a note. Last words of a devout. They told me I was nothing but an experiment. They screwed and hooked a lot of steel into my body. It hurts. They told me this is the price for heaven. Here they come with that ball-shaped helmet. I already feel nauseous from the scent of oil. I am scared. I repeat to myself that I have to protect the temple. I have to protect the temple. and light my torch when the time comes. I have to protect the temple. I have to protect the temple and light my torch when the time comes. Was it that guy just killed? Don't have enough faith for that, so let's go on. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed the first boss, so I don't get that weapon I wanted. That's fine. This one will hold me over for a little bit. Gotta go until I can at least get a teleport portal thing for this place. So these trinkets will affect how much health you have, and like the armor, they also give you different stats. I'm going there, but I don't want to just yet. That's definitely a door I can open somehow. That's a door I can open somehow. I don't think I killed enough of you yet. Ooh. There we go. Now I've killed enough of you. Oh, wow. Wow, I like that room. Ooh. It's a green thing. You know what that means? I'm gonna go show this off. Oh, that's an interesting spell. So yeah, this is your magic. They all apparently come in books. I'm gonna stick with the bow because it's a little easier to maintain that. Always take armor. Oh wait, I need my longsword. I never pay attention, but I wonder if like different runes have different amount of hits you need to activate them. So far it seems the same, but I've only picked up these two. Okay, that opened a door over here somewhere. And yeah, these items with the green hue that you can add to your forge, you don't have to always have them with you or survive with them or anything. You just have to pick them up once in order to add them to your forge. Actually, hit that, and I think that opens this door, right? Right. What is this? Doesn't tell me. And I don't have the faith for it anyway, so big waste of time. Actually, no. Wasn't there a spot over here I could jump down for something? About to say, better not be no damn spike pits. I'll just bring me over here. Well then, I guess up we go. Not getting whatever that place is. Oh, damn it. Yeah? Let me show you how I swing. No, keep this. I'll keep the armor I got now. Disease Persian statue. Now I got enough faith, but I can't get back up there. Oh, here we go. Teleport statue. So now if I need to, I can always come back to this spot. This is definitely a breakable wall, so let's go ahead and do that. Go and get a poultice. Can never have too many of those. I think the max carrying capacity is 9 for any consumable item. Because in one of my earlier runs, I actually did get like 9 of them. I couldn't pick up any more. Alright, so we have an option of doors to go through. I'm gonna go up this one. It's closer to the teleport statue, so. Gloomy cell block. Going deeper, I see. How much deeper is... Oh, wait. I can't do that. Yeah, this game doesn't pause by any means, so you never want to check your map when you have something near you. What does that mean? Oh, that's the teleport thing. Okay. Let's see. I missed a path here. I believe this is another path. There were 2 paths here, and there's only 1 path out of this room. Yeah, you can see here all the different places you could have gone based on the paths you chose in earlier rooms. It's a big web of dungeon. Come on, hit me, I dare you. And that's your parry. It just knocks him back a little bit and cancels their attack animation. Whoa. Easy there, cowboy. What's this? Another trinket. Actually good with the one I got now. What's this? Toxic cloud. Actually, never know when that comes in handy. Any spikes? Oh, you can look down. Well, damn, now I feel like an idiot. That would have saved me a death. What's this? An old sword? Don't need it. Wow, that's a big ass buff. I need to find more of these runes. Oh, the cool thing is that you can still build up your thing even while the rune's active. So whenever it wears off, you have to wait less time to get another one. I don't think I need this. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Pieces of armor are super valuable. What do we got here? Altar of the Magnanimous. I believe this is the thing that gave me all those items before. This time it only gave me like one. Which is the thing I dropped earlier. Wait, there's something underneath it, I think. I'm gonna drop this real quick, just to make sure. Can I pick it up? Yes, I can. I want that toxic cloud. Now it costs 60 to use, which means probably to give me more items. So yeah, I think it scales, the faith cost scales with the quality of the drops you get. And I think there's another damage buff. I'm finding a lot of these. Okay, that I want. It was after the first boss I went down to the cell block. Or it may have been... No. It may have been after the second boss. I don't remember. I wish I would have used that on him. Okay, I want them both on one side. I don't want to have them on two sides like other dragons. Oh, shit. Another old sword. Fuck you and your old swords. What's in the box? What is this? Ooh, this. The holy pages will, it's a consumable that gives you your faith back. Or a good chunk of it. Actually, wait. I could have gone back to that one altar and used the page thing. Oh, crap. Don't scare me like that. They're sorry. Good on arrows. You dick. Oh, nice. That's a cool blessing to have. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. This gives me less miss, so I'll take that. So now I got a thing where each foe I kill gives me health back. That door's glowing. Can I key it? Yes, I can. Awesome. What do we got in here? Oh, one of these guys. This room sucks. Oh, you dick. Hurry up and die. What's this? A dark blade. It's weaker than my current sword, so fuck it. I'm good with what I got. I prefer the damage buff. Any breakable walls? Huh. Can't help but notice everything reset. Oh, he came back to life too. Fuck. Actually, that might be a thing you can do. Can I go back in there? Nope. Never mind. I guess as long as you have keys, you can kind of respawn a room stuff so you can get more goodies or kill more enemies. Oh, you. No, you come back here. These are kind of like your loot goblins. Where'd she go? God damn it. Yeah, those things will, they'll drop a lot of goodies if you kill them, but you have to kill them quickly because they'll run away. And I think she might have teleported down there, which I've never seen her do that before. I've only encountered like 2 of them before. One got away from me, the other I managed to kill. That's an expensive altar. Must be a hell of a blessing. Oh, you asshole. Let's go ahead and go in here. Nothing special. Just got this guy. With a poultice, which I can't pick up because I'm already full. So I'll leave it. Oh, I got a disease and I don't have a syringe on me. Which actually would have been useful because now I have a thing that lets me heal when I kill guys. So I essentially would have had free disease removals on me. Yeah, but notice I'm missing a lot with this thing. What was this again? Let's go ahead and pray at it. I got plenty of faith. Another rune. Now I'm good. Ooh. Zealot's Blade. It's a green item. I'm going to pick that up. Weak, so there must be some kind of a gimmick to it. And another one of these. Oh wait, there's a breakable. Damn it. Oh great, I had disease and I believe this is the second boss I'd fought, which means I missed the first. This is more of a, less of a boss and more of kind of a gauntlet of enemies that you gotta fight. Luckily I have a pretty good loadout for this fight, so I should be good. Okay, I believe next is going to be archers, which I actually want to separate them. Shit, they're together, which is always bad for me. Oh, never mind. Oh, you get over here and die. You got any more place to run, asshole. Okay, I think next is the sword guys. Yeah. Whoa. Damn it. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, you never want to be backed into a wall when you have like 2 or more enemies up against you because there's nothing you can do. Luckily, I got that teleport altar right before that fight. And I've got enough skill points to get something here. So let's see how this works. Unfortunately, I can't really see what the other ones are, so I can't like plan out anything. What is that number there? That 2? What do we got? Less chance to miss, more stamina regen, more crit chance, more speed. I guess I have to fight a certain enemy to get this one. What to start with? I guess more stamina regeneration so I can attack faster after I roll. Oh, okay. So that number up there, the little wing symbol with the number under it is, I think you have to get a certain number of skills on this tier in order to unlock the next one. So yeah. At some point I'm probably going to off-screen grinding for the purple stuff so I can get more skills. Because I don't want to bore anybody with just constantly going in a dungeon, killing enemies, coming back, going back in, doing that over and over and over again. So let's see what we got here. Ah, grants you faith when you hit a foe. So this would be good to have if you want to play a mage build, because you can constantly get faith to use your magic. Alright, well that'll be it for this video. Next time we're going to go back and kick that boss's ass. Because if I remember right, he drops a pretty decent one-handed sword. And I also need to go back and see if I can get the first boss, because I really want his weapon. So until then, catch you guys later.